Hey, 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 everybody. This is Let Me See Your Transcript, your very favorite history teacher, also the president of the new AFW. How are y'all doing this evening? Um, how are y'all? How are y'all? How are you guys doing? There have been a number of different topics that I've been seeing trending this week, and I wanted to do another. I'm thinking about doing this as an ongoing series. Somebody need to go lay down series. Because again, we got some people that I just feel like, hey, I need you to go lay down. Hey, Gloria. Hey, Vesper Martini. Please hit the like button. Please share. Okay. And if you like the content that you are hearing, please hit a sister's cash app. They are greatly appreciated, but they are not mandatory. Okay. And thank you to all who heard my live from earlier today and just letting me vent and giving me advice and just letting me get, my feelings out. So I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Okay. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Please come in the room. There's a couple of topics that I just wanted to touch on that have been going on in these YouTube streets. Also here in my state of Texas. So I'm gonna go with local first, and which has actually made some headline news as well. Now, everyone will know about the Texas shooting that happened. I believe it was this past Tuesday, Wednesday, and actually my students actually told me about this, and we've actually had some really, really interesting discussions because they are students themselves. They're in a similar age group, and they want to feel safe. But they also, I noticed, they very much had a lot of judgment on the shooter. Okay. So in Timberview High School, which is in Arlington, Texas, which is a suburb of the Dallas Fort Worth community, middle and upper middle class. Here is Timothy Simpkins right here. He's 18-year-old senior, was in a fight with Zaccaeus Shelby. Zaccaeus Shelby is 15. Now, I would show you a clip from the fight between them that happened before the shooting. However, one of YouTube's policies is not to show young people uh, fighting or engaged in violence, and they will remove the video. Okay. However, if you're one of my members of the channel or a member of Buy Me a Coffee, there is a link that you can go, the link that I made available to you, and you can actually watch the fight. Because I was trying to figure out, well, which one could be, because they showed Timothy Simpkins' picture, but it looked like his freshman picture. And I was trying to figure out which one was he. Was he the guy in a white shirt and one in the, I think it was the other one blue shirt? Because one was just getting flung around all across the room. And I'm trying to figure out, well, where is his backpack? Did he have the fight at a fight, go get his gun out of his backpack or his desk, and then come back and shoot somebody? Or is it the one that's beating the other dude? Uh, Slinging him around. Timothy, this is Timothy again. Timothy shot Zaccaeus 4 times. He also shot 2 other students. I think probably trying to shoot Zaccaeus. And then also a pregnant teacher fell, but she was treated at the scene. She didn't go to the hospital. The other 3 people went to the hospital. Zaccaeus is in uh he is in ICU. He's going to make it. But from the video that I believe I shared the video of his mother talking about him. This is Timothy on the screen. This is Zaccaeus. And in the video, because I kept trying to figure out who was who in the fighting video. According to the news, Zaccaeus was the one that was hitting Timothy. And Timothy looked like he was not, either fighting back or feeding himself. He was literally getting slung across the room. So even though the kid is 15 and Timothy is 18, the kids were the ones who had the hands that day. And I guess Timothy got mad, upset, and he went back to wherever against his vehicle or his back or whatever, and came back and started shooting. So now there's this big discussion about, and then also Timothy's mother and family have said, hey, my child has been a subject of bullying. What has, and the school has done nothing about it. But at the same time, the school did what normally other schools do. They have drills about, if there's a shooter, if there's a fire, if there's a tornado. And so they did those procedures because there was a shooting in the building. And even though he only shot, at 3 people, and it wasn't a mass shooting like Parkland or Sandy Hook or Columbine, you still have to take those things seriously because people's lives are very, very important. My only concern was, I guess, because Houston had a shooting too, and they were able to capture the person, and those kids look really, really shook up. They were from 6th to 12th grade, and the police presence here in Houston, I felt like was what I would expect. Lots of squad cars from the Houston Police Department. When I'm looking at the Timberview High School, I see you got the Grand Prairie Police, you got the Arlington Police. I see a SWAT unit. There's a helicopter, in the air, and I'm just like, wait a damn minute, is this overkill? Oh, thank you so much, Kate and Pat, for the super sticker or super chat. Thank you so much. True, being bullied is not an excuse to start shooting people, but if I'm trying to shoot the person that's been whooping my ass, I'm not saying I'm not excusing what he did. But if your parent, hey Gloria and Vesper, Sunshine and Vici, teamwork makes the dream work, Josephine, they do address bullying, but I think a lot of times they don't address bullying. I think the way to really help the students, I think there's always room for improvement. There's been more of a training with teachers and everything like that about bullying, seeing the signs of bullying, reporting it. But I guess I don't know what for me, I'm like, what goes on? I don't know what goes on when the parent comes to the school and speaks with an administrator. You know? And so I'm just trying to figure out, and then I guess for the thing about going to lay down, I think I need Timothy to go lay down, because there also been Nick at Night, she did a really good series on it too. So, is he really a victim of bullying, or is that the excuse his family is using for his defense? Because when it's a white shooter, it's like, oh, he's mentally ill. When it's a black shooter, it's like, oh, he's a thug, he's this and that. But obviously, from the neighborhood that the school is in, and for what his family is, they're upper middle class. He drives a 2018 silver Charger. He has class privilege. They do it with the teachers, not with the students. So I'm just, and I think it was very smart when he did turn himself in. I think the bond should have been higher. I'm just glad he turned himself in, because I was concerned that they were going to start looking for all the black boys who could fit his description in the area, and then someone getting scared was going to run away and get shot because of it. Because I was just like, oh Lord. And then he got released. I think his bond should have been higher, but that's just me, because I know how the community he's in, predominantly white, upper middle class, they want you to be, strong on crime, because it was $75,000 bond. His family was able to bail him out 10%. I thought maybe at least should have been 100,000. That's just me. But then again, it's not my child. So if it was my child, I'd probably like, okay, here's the money. Let's get him out. He did get out. He didn't speak to anyone when he left. I don't know who that white lady was with the camera in his face. Now she can go lay down. I'm like, ma'am, can you see he's trying to go to, he didn't say anything disrespectful to anybody. He didn't do anything, and he just left. So because they would have used that if he was mad or if he was angry or if he was smiling or whatever or laugh, they would have used that against him, like, oh, look what kind of person he is. But then I heard, I still need to get some more information on this, that there was a party, or something. I don't know if his family, his friends had him a welcome back party, and I was like, that don't look good. And then my friend Darren Moore said on his show that there was a picture, of Timothy flashing a gun while sitting in his car, and I'm just like, oh, this is not good. So Timothy, and so right now he is at home on home confinement, so he's not allowed to return back to the school. Most likely, the school probably also had a disciplinary hearing, so either he's gonna be suspended at home, or they'll probably give him some type of alternative school placement. Um, it's sad because this is his senior year. He should be worrying about things like prom and senior dues and putting in applications and FAFSA, all kind of stuff. So now you got this thing like here. So I just feel like, Timothy, I wish you would have did something differently than bring a gun to school and start shooting at somebody, shooting at someone. I could see if the boy was like in the midst of beating you up, you grabbed a gun that was on you and shot at him, be like, oh, okay, self-defense. But if you like went back to your car after he slung you around and stopped hitting you, or you went to your book bag and then came back, that looks like revenge and retaliation, not defense. And I don't know, the spokesman for the family, yeah, y'all might need to go lay down too. Just let the family attorney, where the person come out. Don't do no more parties. Okay, don't do no more parties. Anything with social media, with him with a gun or saying something, or even a rap song with some lyrics about shooting somebody, get that off. Stay off the internet, Timothy. Stay off the internet, Timothy. Stay off social media. Go lay down. Yeah, Mansville to Arlington. Get out the Snapchat. Yes, get out the Snapchat, the Instagram, the Twitter, the Bigo, the Facebook, the YouTube. Go lay down, Timothy. Okay? Exactly. Who owns the gun? Okay? Go lay down, Timothy. And that's another thing I want to too. The kid's mama. You say when he wakes up, you tell him you love him and you did everything. That is good. You should love him and hug him as yourself. But you need to ask your son about what he was doing in that picture, because beating that boy ass like that. Okay? Because he was throwing them hands on that boy head and flinging around the room. If now you need to get your own attorney or whatever, saying, hey, that wasn't my son slinging nobody around. That was him getting slung around. Something like, yes, ma'am. Like, I'm sorry your son got shot 4 times. I'm sorry he's in the predicament that he is in. I really am. I wish both boys could have went out something totally different than what it is. But we need to get to the matter is, your son is in a video whooping somebody ass. And then later on, in that same hour, I guess, or whatever, his ass got shot. Okay? His ass got shot. And then there was some kid, and that kid need to go lay down too, was talking about, oh, I'm friends with the shooter and the other guy, and I don't know why they were fighting. Yes, you do. Shut up. Go lay down. You didn't even have to tell nobody that you was friends with both of them. But I guess, the reporter was like, well, do you know them? Or how do you know them? Are you in the same class? Go lay down. You ain't gotta talk to the news people. Okay? You don't have to talk to them. Go lay down. Go lay down. Okay? All right. Get off the internet. Stop talking to them people on the news. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Oh, Jesus. Jesus be offense. Praying for both sides and everyone in there together, because it's really a messed up situation. And I'm praying for the kids because they're gonna need PTSD, because them parents were upset. It's like the ones here in Houston, they were looking for their kids, because you don't know. A lot of it is, even though it wasn't a mass shooting, the fact that you gotta get a text either from the school or from the uh hold on, y'all. Put it on do not disturb. Uh Either, you got to hear that, oh, it's a shooting in school. Parents are going to say, oh my God, it's my kid. Okay. And there are kids out there there are parents out there who don't know if their kid is safe. So definitely, I hope and pray they should have the grief or counselors, whatever, out there for them. Hey, Comer 52, Josephine, Joan Rudith. Hey, you know, they definitely need to have them out there. Also for the kids here, I think the kids here that had the shooting, he was not even looking to shoot kids. He was looking for an administrator that was at the school when he attended. It was a former student, and they were able to take him in. He actually, in his case, it probably will be mental illness, because um, I just don't know how far along he was able to get off with his medicine. He's 25. But the principal got grades, but that principal wasn't there when he was there. He was looking for this other woman that was another administrator when he was there. So these kids, they only need counseling too. They're gonna have counseling for the kids here in Houston, and the ones hey, sometimes I get carried away. And the ones in Arlington. But yeah, I'm just like, oh Lord. Oh, just a little background history, because I'm a history teacher. About Mansville. Mansville was one of the first places in the state where the NAACP was trying to integrate schools, and they were going to integrate 3 Black students in the high school. And the governor at the time, but he didn't do it. This was before the Little Rock Nine, before Orville Faubus said on the national TV. The governor of the Texas said he was not gonna allow those students to go there. He would use the Texas State Guard to stop them, but he didn't say it on the news though. So Dwight Eisenhower didn't have to respond to him. Those 3 students did not integrate that year. I think the following year was 1 Black student was allowed to go. I think it was Mansville High School. And but Governor Orville Faubus heard what the Texas governor did, and he said the same thing, but he said it on the news. And actually did send the Arkansas Guard to the school, which Dwight Eisenhower, as president, has to respond. So, hey, Kels Lab, how you doing? So, but just giving you a little bit of background history. So, Kels Lab, we were talking about the Texas high school shooting that happened here this past week. So, and let me see. Let's see. Oh, also there was another incident here in Houston with the teacher and a cell phone. I gotta get some more info on that here in the Houston area. So, oh, you got some tea from a few students there? Oh, okay. All right. So the next thing we need to talk about, who need to go lay down. I'm gonna say this. I'm tired. I'm tired of these R. Kelly fans. I really am tired of the R. Kelly fan. And if I had a picture, I couldn't find a picture. Wasn't able to find a picture in time. Find a picture of the York doc. Is his name Dr. York or Malachi Z York? Followers who still say that he was railroaded. He really didn't say not guilty. Not guilty. It's a conspiracy. I'm tired of y'all, and I'm tired of your R. Kelly fans. The man, they both were found guilty, but y'all want to say, "Oh, it's a conspiracy. They're out to get them." And I'm just like, do we not love black girls or black women enough to say, "Hey, this person was being manipulative and a sexual deviant and used their power and position to prey on others and use their position within their organization." Oh, it's a car alarm. To prey on young women. And both of them, by the way, had an STD. I think York had chlamydia, and R. Kelly got herpes. One of his victims got herpes. Hey, Nikki Proctor Walden. I know, Kels. Timothy, they're saying that he was bullied by Zaccaeus, and I guess he didn't want to take it no more. And it's a video of Zaccaeus beating him up. It's in for members only. If you go to my community tab, for members only, you will see it. And if you're a member of my Buy Me a Coffee, you will also be able to see it as well. It's a video, and Zaccaeus is throwing them hands all over Timothy head. Mm-hmm. Hey, Aunt Must Be Logic, glad to see you here. Hey, the front of charlatans. And yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I'm tired of y'all. And then like the same thing happened at the Surviving R. Kelly. People, his music streaming went up after Surviving R. Kelly series. Now, after he got federally found guilty of racketeering, RICO, and the Mann Act, basically sex trafficking, his streaming went up 517%. YouTube took away his R. Kelly and R. Kelly Vivo channel, which some people don't agree with that, but I'm gonna say this: a lot of his songs are about his behavior and what he's been doing the last 20 years. Okay, so maybe YouTube don't want to be associated with a person who's considered to be guilty of sex trafficking. I'm just saying. His stuff is still on the streaming websites. Y'all can still go to Spotify, Amazon Music, all of other places. Y'all still got y'all tapes, y'all CDs, y'all MP3, whatever. Y'all can listen to him. Y'all can help with his defense. And I'm just like, and then even Umar Johnson, he gets on there too. Want to say the R. Kelly verdict wasn't about molestation or pedophilia. It was about the Mann Act. You know what the Mann Act is? Okay, and this is a really good thing that Information Man show said on his show. Me too, Kels. Me too. Look at this woman. Look at this woman. And then this is another picture too. It's a group of women. And then like when they came out with the verdict, I heard a man in the background. Here's another group of women. I heard a group of a man yelling out, like he was in front of a crowd tomorrow. Free Robert Sylvester Kelly, justice for Robert Sylvester Kelly. So it's not only black women defending him, which I really am upset about, but it's some black men out here defending him too. And it's just like, wait a minute now. So my oh they were adult. I said, and this is something information saying shout out to Information Man Show, shout out to Nappy Yankee, shout out to Max V and the other male vloggers out here who are actually defending Black women and saying that R. Kelly being convicted and found guilty is the right thing. Because and they're looking at it not as in this, oh, his conviction is somehow a conspiracy against Black people. This is the thing. I know what the Mann Act was. The Mann Act was actually a progressive law that was used, okay, in the 1920s, early 1910s to stop people or men, because some states kind of allowed prostitution, some kind of like just didn't enforce it or didn't, stop the enforcement. So they would take women across state lines to have sex with them and then leave. It was about prostitution. But what ended up happening is the Mann Act was used against Jack Johnson, who was the first Black African American heavyweight champion of the United States. He's also from Galveston, Texas. However, Jack Johnson was a lot like Kanye West. He's good and he knows he's good. And he thinks he can do whatever the fuck he want to do. And in 1900, that man openly dating white women. And also remember, especially from the South, there was always this fear among whites that, oh, the black men are gonna rape or molest white women. That's why that was used as a justification for lynchings. If you read Horrors of Lynching by Ida B. Wells Barnett. Also, there are other places up north with, Southern leanings who didn't like a Black man, even a successful Black man. And by the way, a successful Black man that defeated their white champion, openly dating white women. And so they used the Mann Act, even though this was a consensual relationship. And by the way, some of the Black folks didn't like it either. Hey, Nappy Yankee. June Ruth said, I feel like we're in the Boondocks. Probably. Hey, Rena Gayed. Yeah, and also Jack Johnson was doing it also because he felt like, hey, I've achieved the American dream. I'm a successful boxer. I beat a white man in a predominantly white sport. I have lots of money. I can do whatever the hell I want. And if the white women who wanted to be with him he wanted to be with them too. Look at the movie The Great White Hope with James Earl Jones. Okay, that movie was based on a play, and he played it on Broadway, but it's basically the Jack Johnson story. Okay. And by the way, he was married like 2 or 3 times, and all of his wives were white. And he didn't get a pardon because he fled the country, had some fights around the world, and then eventually came back to the United States, served his time and left. I want to say he did get his belt back, was able to fight again. It must be logic. Stop. It's much deeper than that, Nikki Proctor one. Oh, okay. We got to talk about that one day. Mm-hmm. Stop. Stop. I'm talking about that free. Exactly. And the thing is, Everyone's trying to associate, the Mann Act, what was done to Jack Johnson, and now it's being done to another black man this, almost 100 years later. Okay, the Mann Act was a progressive law, was supposed to stop prostitution, really was supposed to stop white prostitution. Okay. And it was used against a black boxer for political, socioeconomic, and racial reasons. He was a privilege, and they were like, no, you're not going to be that privileged around here. Okay? Now, we're in 2021, the Mann Act is being used against another black man. Guess what? In this case, R. Kelly is a successful R&B singer and songwriter who we know has a history of dating, having sex with underage girls, and there is video representation of that. The girls that he had with them now, who are like 20 and 21, he got with them when they were 16 and 17 years old. So we know they left with him either on a tour bus or a plane to cross into another state where he had sex with them. There were people around him who were scouting girls for him. There are women who were their victims telling you how they met him and at what age. Those black women were not lying. They were telling the truth. In this case, justice got for those black girls who are not black women, unfortunately, 20 years late, because it should have been done a long time ago. That's trafficking, yes. So Umar Johnson with your goddamn ass talking about, oh, this verdict is an attack on black masculinity. Fuck you, nigga. Ain't no real black man out here trafficking black women like this. Regular black men. Upstanding black men. Obeying the law, going to work, being good fathers, grandfathers, brothers, cousins, leaders, teachers. Okay? So I'm hearing this black man, which I don't disagree with him either, but then unfortunately I feel like, dang, there's some other younger black men listening to his fool ain't gonna believe that. I wonder about that too, Kels. I wonder about that too. Exactly. Nikki, I don't want to say that this law was designed to benefit black people. But what R. Kelly did was against the law. So for some people want to use him as like, oh, they're just doing it against the black man. No, they're doing it against that black man because there's evidence that he was doing it. Then he said black masculinity and alpha male. He's the alpha male stuff. I'm just. We go to KKC's video. He's doing he's doing a commentary on one of Umar's video. He starts talking about the whole case. I'm just like, Lord, why did you even talk? Okay, Nikki. That's not my point. Okay. No. I get your point, but you know me. I always, yeah. But yeah, I'm just like, okay. So I'm tired of you, all the Kelly fans. And then some of you want to come into the chat and want to debate. Yes, R. Kelly fans, female R. Kelly fans. And y'all want to debate and say stuff like, oh, he wasn't found guilty of molestation. It was the Mann Act. It was RICO. It had nothing to do. Oh, it's an attack on him. Oh, what about the parents? That's deflection. Matter of fact, I feel like the parents who actually did bring allow their children to be around him. Sparkle's brother and sister-in-law. Okay. The ones who went out to scope kids for him, manager, publicist, bodyguard, anyone who allowed these young ladies to be in there, y'all need to go too. But like Empire Esquire TV said, he is the head because he is wealthy. He is not only a singer, a songwriter, he's a brand. He's at the top of the list. He tells everyone what to do, where to go, and how he wants it. He's the one that's paying their salaries. So they want to get their check, so they do what he wants them to do. And then stop saying like, oh, he's dyslexic. Then guess what? Dyslexic didn't stop him from putting his penis in them women and them girls. So y'all can stop with that bullshit right there. Hit the like button. Share this out. Oh, his sister molested him. Okay, her ass needs to go to jail for that. But guess what? His ass needs to go to jail for this. Okay? Just stop. When are we going to believe Black women? When are we going to support Black women? When are we going to protect Black women? And if you're saying this about a superstar, what are you saying about the men in your family who you probably shouldn't have your child, your black girl, little black girl around? Okay? I can't say Dr. York, so go lay down. So away from the keyboard, so away from the internet, go put, if you want to listen to his music, go listen to his music and go to hell lay down. Okay? Just go. Write to him in jail, go lay down. Leave the rest of us alone. Get out of our chat, get out of our comment section. We not going to agree to disagree. You just gonna make us mad. And I'm wondering if some of y'all really are R. Kelly supporters and you just want to fuck with us. Just stop. Just stop. Go lay down. Go lay down. Get away from keyboard. Log off. Hey, Miss Pharaoh speaks. That's true. Let me see. Did I call him Kills? No, there's Kills in the chat. Kills Lab. Did I call R. Kelly Kills? I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, he made a comment. Go to Facebook in his second video. One of them videos where he's sweating and shit. he talks about that. It was like, dude, I wish you would have kept that to yourself. Yeah, you're right, Nikki. It's like society is like, oh, we gotta protect white women. When it gets to Black women, it's like, damn, you just too fast. Like what? And I'm sorry, I'm gonna say this too. I don't know what the name of that is. It the Moab police? Y'all need to y'all need to resign and go lay down. Y'all failed Gabby Petito. I'm just like, y'all, I thought society protected white women. Y'all, a white patriarchy took over then and helped Brian Laundries get away with murder. I'm sorry. That woman should be alive. Like, how did y'all fail her? White folks. Y'all let the white girl die? That ain't right. Hey, Kel's Lab. I don't mean to make you laugh. I don't mean to make you laugh. Hey, Mrs. VSNC09. Hey, Kelly G. I wonder about that too. Like, I wonder about the ones who are supporting Dr. York, whatever his name is. Tomorrow he gonna be in there 100 and some years. Yeah. Well, okay. How many children did they say he molested? Over 200. Okay, yeah, that's where he needs to be. Josephine, you need to stop. I said VSNCO. Yeah, he weeping, all right. He is weeping. But yeah, they told. I'm just like, mm-mm. Hey, Catherine, we're friends. Yeah, they sympathize with their abusers, and I'm thinking that happened to Gabby Petito, just like it's happening to people who are R. Kelly fans and Dr. York fans. It's like maybe it's just all patriarchy, white or black. It's just like, damn, is it just failing the women's and stuff? I'm sorry, I shouldn't say women's. Is it failing women in general? Like, damn. I like what Lenny Kravitz said. That says it's time for all the women to start running the world now because the men have been running it and it is shit. And I'm just like I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Okay, so let's get to the other people on my list. I need to go lay down. Go lay down, R. Kelly fans. Go lay down, Dr. York fans. Okay. And I'm gonna say this too. Anti-vaxxers, can y'all take y'all asses to go lay down too? I'm tired. You don't want to wear a mask. You don't want to. You say it's your body. You can do what you want. Do you understand that your answer is what people who are saying they're pro-choice about abortion say? What did Nikki? What did you say? Your rights end where my rights begin. Like I want to be safe and secure in my uh in my person. Okay, we gotta talk about this. Okay, I'm tired of him. I'm tired of him. I don't know. Can we write the judge? I'm not from Florida. Where the Florida people at? Can y'all write them? Who live in Miami-Dade County? Can y'all write the judge for us? Can you write the judge for us? Because I'm tired of him. I'm tired of Michael Eugene Noack Jr. I'm gonna call him Eugene for the rest of this live. Okay, this is Eugene with his second wife, I think, Romunette. Romunette. Romunette is the first one. This is Romunette. Now there's a video where he and Romunette on Jesse Lee Peterson, and she talks about when she first met him. She first met him when she was 16 or 17 years old, when she went to the bookstore. I guess it was one of the Dr. York's bookstores with her mother. Oh yeah, he does. I'm sorry, thank you, Nikki. Yeah, he has cult members, followers. I need the Dr. York cult members, followers to go lay down. I need R. Kelly fans to go lay down. And I need Brother Polight, I'm sorry, Eugene and Romunette to go lay the fuck down too. Away off the camera. Get off the internet. Get off the Instagram. That seems to be your place you like to go, sir. Okay? I am tired of you. You own this internet every week. Like, ain't nothing is wrong with you. Okay? And this time, one time you're eating popcorn, talking about defamation, litigation, cyber defamation, litigation. Like them three new words you done learned and you just kept saying over and over again. Okay? Your next hearing is in December, sir. Shouldn't you be doing something a little bit more positive, since we do know that the prosecution does know you have an active social media. Step away from social media and go lay down. Read a Bible. I think I even heard someone say, dude, can you just go scam somebody and do something regular instead of all this other stuff you're doing that's showing us you really don't care about Black women, that you really just reinforce that you're nasty and that you're guilty of what they say you are. Yeah, and then this is the thing. Okay, so this is Romunet. They were somewhere eating, and he said, "Oh, y'all, look at my wife, look at my wife," and it looked like she was hesitant at first, and she really didn't want to get up. And then he made her get up and prance around and look around, and then she tried to twerk a little bit, and it looked like she doesn't do that or know how to do it. And so I was just like, "Oh, that is not how you twerk, sis." And she had a really cute dress. But then I was just like, what man would parade his wife around like this for people to see? And so I think it was E&J made a good point and said that was a form of what you do with strippers. He wants his followers to see his sexy wife and then give him money. And I'm just like, that's nasty motherfucker. Nikki Proctor, you mean them high dollar or them highlighter clothes? He had some neon yellow outfit and a brown outfit. I said, ooh, sir. That was not. That was not. And still wearing that goddamn hat. Somebody, it cost $600. He ain't got no other hats. Just nasty. Oh, you can't write the dude? And then, like, she was just looking around and he was twirling her around. So, oh, I'm out here with, and I was like, sir. So, are you just trying to, are you telling us? Or are you trying to, I mean, because he's not supposed to contact the witness. And I believe her mother as well, which I'm trying to figure out how Linda Arocha was his assistant and then became one of his women or wives, or was she just a girlfriend? Like, I'm trying to understand, like, what did he say to you, Linda? But I'm glad Linda, when she saw what was wrong with her child, she went to the authorities. That's I'm glad she did that. But now I'm just wondering now, maybe it's not intimidation for the child, maybe it's intimidation for Linda that he's on social media just prancing around with his wife. Like, oh, Linda, this could be you when you over here have this case against me. I don't know. I just think I don't know what this man thinking. I just want him to go lay down, Romunet, go lay down. And my thinking is he's almost 40. So and I think he said something about, we've been together 14 years, but I think he might have got confused. And that might be what he did with his first wife. I think he only been with her 10. So, I mean, she's 26 and he's almost 40. And so I think they said when she was 16, he was 27 or 25. And I'm just like, nah, go lay down. Get off the social media. Go lay down. Can y'all take a week break and not come back on here? Please hit the like button. Exactly, like, girl, do you need me to call your mama for you? Yeah, like he has the money, he can do anything you want. And I'm trying to figure out, is that really your money? And where'd you get this counting machine from? And why should I take financial advice from you, sir? I don't. And then one of the times you went on a spending spree, so oh yeah, this hat cost $600. And then, and I'm just wondering, they say about predators, they know how to pick the prey. So how did you pick then with Dr. York, with R. Kelly, with Polight? How did you pick the prey? And by the way, Brother Polight and Umar are always saying nice things about Dr. York, and that really disturbs me. It really does disturbs me. Yes, he is a nasty SOB. Why are you saying Cowboys? Ms. VSNC09. You watching the sports? Oh, sorry, I had an outburst. Okay. Nikki said it was funny. It looked like she wanted us to blink twice. And like to me, I feel like she's very pretty. Like, ma'am, you and Linda and a couple of white could be with anybody else. What is he saying to you? I just don't get it, y'all. I just don't get it. Oh Lord, here we go. This, this. I'm tired of him. This is a screenshot from one of his videos on Facebook. Okay, so this is what he did. Okay, so this is what happened. Right. So I was watching KKC and I said he was talking about he was doing commentary on Umar talking about personal hygiene. In his personal hygiene video, he does talk about the R. Kelly situation and stuff like that. And I kept trying to figure out. Everyone kept saying he was sweating, and I wasn't seeing it at first. I was thinking like, okay, maybe they mean sweating on his head. But then I started looking at his shirt, and I was like, his shirt is wet. How is his shirt wet? So I went to Facebook, and I looked at. He did like another video before this video where his shirt was dry. So whatever room he is in, either the AC is not cool enough or it's not on. Because as he kept talking more and more and more, the sweat started dripping on his face. And so by the time he did this second video, where he was talking about personal hygiene, his shirt was drenched. And I'm just like, sorry, I don't. And then what kills me is like, you were in this room with no AC or little AC, sweating with a drenched shirt on, talking about hygiene. Like the irony and all the projections he was giving about women's women and men's keeping their reproductive parts clean. And I was like, this is the last person who should be giving anybody advice like this. So you need to make sure y'all clean, because when you things rub together, and I was like, ew, gross. And you study over here, tomorrow, whatever woman I'm gonna get, she's gonna have to do a psychological test, a financial background check, and a medical test. Like things like men and women should be making sure that they're only with people who are clean. And I'm thinking like, dude, you got a bump on your butt, on your or some type of herpes bump on your lip occasionally, allegedly. And I'm just like, you're the last one should be telling anybody. No, he does that because it's colorful and it looks like it's a type of picture. So it's just not a plain background. So he wants to make it appear that, oh, I'm in a room, like a living room or an office. I'm not in like the gym or I'm not in my mama house. But we really know you're in your mama house. You know what I'm saying? He found something Yeah, to put that up there. Are those baby hairs on a grown woman? What are you talking about? Miss VSNTNI, you doing outbursts again. And I was trying to figure out in the video, why was he making this face? And I was like, like, you're the last one to be talking about hygiene. Y'all remember that time that he was walking through Philly from, oh, I got the architectural plans, the blueprints, they cost $30,000. And he was like, had a backpack on and he was sweating and stuff. And I was just like, where is he going? You're the most requested scholar. Why are you walking? Isn't it hot out there? You're going to take a shower or a bath. Oh, Spiral Child said something stank. It probably was him. But I'm sorry, like, I know people say, oh, we shouldn't say that he's an alleged crackhead or cocaine. But why are you in a room for 2 hours and your shirt is getting drenched from sweat? Either the AC is not on, it's not on high enough, you're just did you just take a hit and you're having a reaction, or you're diabetic, or you're hypoglycemic? Like, what's going on, sir? Because like literally, I was watching the video before he did the personal hygiene, and he quote unquote was talking about some legendary revolutionary stuff. And I just started speeding forward the video because I was like, okay, his shirt is dry. And then as I saw more, I was like, okay, I see some droplets of sweat, some more sweat, some more sweat. And at the end, I was like, oh, so this is how the shirt got drenched. And then you did another video right after that. You didn't go and take a wash off, change your shirt or nothing. You kept talking. Where's this man's friends and family at? Sir, go take a shower and go lay down. Or it could be the storage unit, yeah? The storage unit. Because then at the school, he got the AC, right? But if he's at the storage unit, and I think his mama's house would have AC. Or did his mama only allow him in that one time? I'm just, yeah. Go lay down, sir. Go take a shower, a bath, and go lay down under a fan or under this AC somewhere. Just and know the guilty verdict for R. Kelly is not an attack on black masculinity. What? What guy said that? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Go lay down, Umar. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. You got to go lay down. Okay. Last, I would say last but not least, but maybe he is. The other one could be least as well. We got to talk about young Pharaoh. So shout out to Jamil Peterson, the comedian. Uh, he does funny commentary skits about this, and this is how I found out about this. Okay. So you know that young Pharaoh did an interview with Tasha K like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, right? There was a preview done. It's 3 minutes. But if you want to see the full interview, you gotta go to her website and pay $12. Did he mention that he lives near the school and drove by on his way to drop off his kids to school? Okay. Can someone email me that video? Okay. So basically, this is what happened. So today there have been a number of other videos besides Jamil Peterson's video that basically young Pharaoh is saying that he's gonna sue Tasha K because he used their interview to make money, and he was like, you should give me more money. Now, as you also know, what he needs to go lay down too is that his first baby mama talked about how he hit her. Pastor Lee and Let's Get Into It, E and J both covered it. Plus, also his YouTube channel was taken down. He does have an Instagram page, but he done made it private. But some people on YouTube have found video of him talking about he wants Tasha K to give him his money for that interview. Hey, Max World Media. Young Pharaoh has an OnlyFans, does he? Okay. So, I'm just trying to figure out. You knew, okay, so let me just say this. You knew you were gonna be interviewing with Tasha K. So you didn't like make an arrangement on how in the contract how much you gonna get for this interview. You didn't get the particulars. You don't have a manager or something. You not that savvy enough to understand contracts that have on some more money? Or you gonna be charging $12 for people to watch this whole interview? Okay, then I'm gonna need $3 off of that. Or am I gonna get a lump sum before and the other half after? Like, what did you? And you didn't think, like, come on, dude, like, you didn't think she was gonna put this. You just thought she was gonna put this on her YouTube and then just get stuff from advertisement, and maybe those people would then go to your channel and subscribe to you. I guess that's probably what you thought. But anyone who knows Tasha K, she's all about that money, so she knows it's gonna be a popular interview. Plus, on her own website, she has more control than she does on YouTube. So she was charging $12 for this interview. And now you over here talking about you gonna sue her, you want the money, you want 75%. 75? Oh yeah, he said something about the fight too. I didn't really follow it, so I was gonna ask y'all about that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, is this dude, is he smoking the mushrooms again? Did he get abducted by aliens? This is what I'm gonna get. Dude, you said on a freaking interview you got abducted by aliens. Even even Tasha K looked at him like something was wrong with him. He said, I don't think you got abducted by aliens. I think all the stuff that you've been reading, and that's what you thought. But now you want more money because you didn't get all the money you thought you were gonna get in the beginning? Or is it because now you got problems now because your channel is gone off YouTube? You done made your Instagram private. So how are you gonna get your money now? Like, sir, you're not thinking of uh, young Sarah, go lay down. Get off social media, go lay down. Matter of fact, the two baby mamas, when he does lay down, y'all need to call someone for 5150 to come pick him up. I think y'all live in Harris County. I reach out to me. I can show you how to fill out the paperwork to help because he needs help. He needs an evaluation. Oh, you say he can go to Vimeo? Okay, Vimeo, Big O, OnlyFans, hell, make his own website, put his stuff over there, get his own membership. Like, I mean, was you trying to get both of your baby mamas to come down here be with you, and y'all be like some type of little reality show thing y'all was gonna have coming on? Is that what y'all was trying to do? Is that was your plan? And who are these dudes you done got over there to be bodyguard? How come they didn't stop you from jumping on your first baby mama? Like, um, shouldn't you be helping this man not catch a case? I mean, oh my good, and they're just sitting there like, what is going on? Don't make no damn sense. Go lay down. And this is what I need. Who do you think is gonna go do something on social media first for next week? Is it gonna be Umar, Brother Polight, or Young Pharaoh? Because literally, I didn't hear anything about Umar doing nothing crazy until like last night. Young Pharaoh was today. Brother Polight was days ago. It's like y'all own social media, but y'all not. It's not working to y'all advantage anymore. It's because they got competition. I don't know. Hey y'all, please check out some of the other content creators here in the chat. Check out Max V World Media, Nappy Yankee, Mr. VSNC09. Check out Kale's Lab. Okay. Check out Spot 'em Shot 'em. Check out Josephine. These other people with channels as well. We just need to support each other when we can, share each other's videos. Check out the Friday Charlatans on Instagram, Tales from the Grime Night. And the Friday Charlotte, are you going to be uploading soon? Huh? Are you? Are you? Are you? Okay. Hey y'all, is there anyone else we think need to go lay down? Is there anyone else we think needs to go lay down? Somebody needs to go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. I'm about to go. Hey. Yankee said Vimeo. That's fine. Okay. All right. Thank y'all so much for the super chats, for the cash apps, for being supportive, being good mods. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Should this be an ongoing series? To go lay down? I need these people to go lay down. To go lay down. Hey, did it freeze up? I don't see nobody saying anything in the chat. Okay. So here is our outro song. It was our intro song as well. Hey, She Nurses TV. Yeah, I need to check out She Nurses TV too, because she does look, she does nurse, but she also does YouTube as well. And she's a really good supporter. I'm so glad she's here and a good moderator. Okay. So let me get our song for our going on out here. I'm about to go lay down. Umar, go lay down. Go lay down. Young Pharaoh, go lay down. Go. Brother Polight, go lay down. Ramunette, tell him to go lay down. Lay down. Timothy, go lay down. Zaccaeus' mama, go lay down. Timothy parents, go lay down. R. Kelly fans, go lay down. Dr. York followers, go lay down. My students who didn't follow the directions on their last paper, take this grade and go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. I don't know. I know KKC was live as well. I don't know if anyone else. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go. That's some of the people I think may need to go lay down as well. Lay down. We might see that till next week. Young Pharaoh trying to get money out of Tasha K. Sorry, go lay down. Go lay down. Get the cover. Turn the AC down. Go lay down. Okay, Max, I'll be right over there. Hey, y'all, let's all go over to Max. I understand about getting stuff off your chest. I did a live earlier where I had to get some stuff off my chest. Yeah, go lay down. I'm about to go. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Please share this live. Thank you to all of those other content creators in the chat, moderators, everyone in the chat, everyone watching, people who cash at me, people who super chatted me, people who are members of the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, so all right, y'all, let's head over to Max. All right, this is what we should be doing. We should be supporting the other fellow content creators. There's enough YouTube out here for everybody. Okay, for everybody. All right, talk to y'all later. Bye.